In this lesson, you will be learning about the fold feature. You can use the fold feature to fold a piece along an internal line. For example, you might want to add a fold to a neckband. A fold line should be implemented before a piece is simulated. To add a fold, you will first need to have an internal line. If there is no internal line, you can draw it using the pen tool. In the 2D window, we first select the internal line we want to fold. Then we go to the context view in the Line Properties section where we can select the fold. It is always important to check, using the Prepare mode, that the pattern is folded in the right way. It may be helpful to think of pieces at this stage as if they were paper when we check the fold direction as displayed in the 3D window. If the pattern is not folded the right way, we can click Invert Fold Direction. Once the pattern is folding in the correct direction, we can select the fold type. The available options are Normal, Sharp, and Soft. Normal is the default setting. This provides a balanced fold. Sharp is a crisper, more intense fold than normal. Here we can see that it has a sharper crease along the fold line compared to normal. Soft provides a less intense fold than normal, with no crease line showing along the fold. Note that the simulation result for a fold is also determined by the grid applied to the pattern piece and size. Adjusting the grid size may help with the final simulation of a folded piece. You can use the advanced configuration properties of the fold feature to fold a piece along an internal line. The available properties are Prepare Angle, Fold Angle, Softness, Layer Offset. The Prepare Angle property determines the angle that the piece is folded to before simulation. We can set this to anywhere from 0 to 180. This property affects the angle of the fold in Prepare mode. The Fold Angle property determines the angle that the piece is folded to during simulation, taking into account the fabric physics, collision, and other external forces. We can set this from 0 to 160 degrees. 0 means that there is no fold crease, and the larger the value, the more crease is visible along the fold line. Note that when we switch between the fold types, the prepare and fold angles change to take account of the current fold type. Softness determines the softness of fold. The higher the value, the softer the fold. The advanced properties can be useful in customizing the fold effect instead of using the presets. For example, we can adjust the prepare angle to determine how the pattern piece folds. The fabric assigned to the neckband has a different face and back color. The face of the fabric is gray, and the back of the fabric is blue. The pattern is actually folding on the wrong side as we are seeing the back of the fabric instead of the front. In order to switch, we can simply change the prepare angle to a negative value. It's easier to see the change in prepare mode. Now we can see the gray of the fabric. Layer offset allows a folded piece to sandwich another pattern without causing a collision in simulation. An example would be if we would like to create a tab that sandwiches the shirt hem. As the tab is stitched to the inside of the shirt hem, it has to be a lower 3D layer than the bodice pattern. In this case, the tab is layer 1, and the bottom pattern is layer 2. If we want the tab to sandwich the hem, we need to click on the fold line in the 2D window and adjust the layer offset value. The layer offset value to be added is the amount of layers that we would like to be added to the part of the tab that is stitched to the outside of the bodice. So if the inside of the tab is layer 1, the bodice is layer 2, then the part of the tab which has to be stitched to the outside of the bodice should be layer 3. Thus, the minimum value to input in layer offset is 2. This adds 2 more layers to the part of the tab that is stitched to the outside of the bodice, making it 3 layers. Of course, we can offset by more if needed. Let's dress to see the results. In this video, You have seen how we can use the fold feature and how best to customize the advanced configuration properties to achieve the best simulation results. For more information, visit support.browseware.com.